welcome back. So today I just wanted to sort of work through the childbirth aspect, but before that I've just added the recipe book that's part of the medieval cookbook mod. So that's definitely worth getting. If I just show you now, you can make sort of like a cheese tart, or you can make gruel or different kind of soups and things. It's just really more realistic, and it also means that you get sort of more rustic looking plates and bowls and cutlery. Again, just looking to be a bit authentic. I will put the link under this video if that's something you want to do. Obviously, again, you can play without mods, it's absolutely fine. It doesn't need to be super realistic. I just like to do it that way because I share it on TikTok and on here. But yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to skip ahead to make Maud be in labour. Obviously you don't have to do that, it's just because I want to share quite quickly how we get through this. And obviously we're sharing it on my TikTok too. If I don't do it fairly quickly, then people are going to get bored. So let's see. Before we do that, you can see here, this is what it looks like when they're eating the more sort of medieval foods. The plates are brown, they're not the normal white ones. It just looks a lot nicer, a lot more realistic. Really important, like I've said before, keep on top of your crops. That's going to be the main source of food for your Sims. We're at a bit of an advantage at the moment that we can go and buy stuff, but that's not always going to be the case. There is a point where you have to sort of cheat to get rid of money because of different things that are going on in that time period. So don't assume that it'll always be easy, even if it starts out that way. Now, the plan for my storyline here is that, and you might see already, I have uploaded the childbirth video. So this is sort of a behind the scenes kind of tutorial to that. My plan for the storyline here was that she would be doing the washing in the wash tub. It's really physical hard work, and that sends her into labour. And it just makes it have a little bit more of a realistic storyline, to be fair. So to get her to be in labour, I'm using the MC Command Centre mod, and you just go on pregnancy and you just set it to whatever you want it to be. Now there is a sneak peek there that she's having a baby girl, which gives me a little bit of an advantage to sort of naming them before I have to think about it properly. The mod I'm using for the childbirth here is the Panda Summer childbirth mod. It's brilliant, definitely recommend getting it. I don't always use it because sometimes it can be a bit long to show on a video, but I definitely will for this first one. So all you do at that point is, if you're having a home birth, you just need to select that you're having a home birth. There's loads of sort of details on Panda Summer's page, so you can check those out. But yeah, so you can do things like go for a walk while you're in labour, you can sway with your partner, you can bounce on a ball if you want to. There's loads of different things you can do, and it makes it more realistic. Right, so now that she's ready to give birth, what you need to do, oh my gosh, that is not the right outfit for her to be wearing right now. I'm just going to change that. But what you want to do is you want to bring up a dice roller. So I just use the one on Google. If you just search dice roller on Google, and in the rules it says that we have to avoid 5, 10, 15 and 20 for both the mother and baby. So you're rolling twice if it's one baby. First you roll for the mom, and if she rolls any of those numbers, then she dies. So you either kill her by testing cheats enabled and then shift click kill sim, which normally brings up the killer rabbit, I think. Obviously not something you want to share on your video because it doesn't make any sense. Or you can use MC Command Center and you can do it that way. Hopefully that doesn't happen because it really does throw a spanner in the works, but we'll see. So let's get the dice roller up. So you're rolling a d20 and her first one is 11, so she's safe, she doesn't die. And of course the baby got a 5, so that means that our first baby does die. And yeah, so you can't actually kill babies off in The Sims. I mean, you know, fair. But for the purpose of the game, I need to make it look like that's what happened. So what I will do is when the baby's born, I'll show you. You can actually get the baby, you can starve the baby and it will take it away. So it gets adopted. But here's baby Matilda, and unfortunately she's not going to stay in the house. They're going to have to try again for another baby and hope that it's a boy, and hope that it survives. Otherwise we don't have a family to continue. So now I do have to remind myself that they're just Sims and it's not real life, because otherwise it makes me feel a bit sad, because look how happy they are with their baby. Obviously when I do the video I don't share any of that because it's just depressing. But so here you go, you can see I'll shift click and starve baby and the baby gets taken away, and then that does mean that they cry over the cot, which is quite realistic. I'm going to let her have a sleep so it looks like she's worn out from the labour and he's sort of dealing with the grief. Again, if you're not sharing it you don't need to do any of this, but you do need to then deal with the aftermath of it. So log that the baby was born and that it died, and then what you're going to do next. So you're going to get them to try for another baby fairly quickly, because obviously this is now 1301 and we don't want it to get into the point where we're moving through the years and don't have an heir, especially because they have to roll over and over again each time they age up. Okay, now obviously in my videos I'm going to show that they've had a bit of time, a bit of sadness in between losing that baby and trying again, but you know, for the purpose of this I need to show you. I'm going to get them to try for another baby and move through it quite quickly. You don't have to do it this way, you can do it however you want to, but I get quite anxious that if we don't try for another baby right away, then before you know it, it's going to be another year gone by. Now, something I just want to touch on here is how I do my animations and poses. You might already know this, but I use Poseplayer, and you just put down the statue wherever you want your sim to be. I'm putting it in the middle of the wall at the moment because I'm using one that's meant to be next to a bed. The idea being that Maud is really upset and she doesn't want to show Hugo, so she's gone outside to have a bit of a cry. So when I put that there, I will pose her to be in a crying pose next to a bed. The bed will not be there, so she should just be leaning against the wall, upset. Let's see. There we go. And then that makes for a nice little tragic story. Now it's showing up that she can throw up, so she obviously is pregnant, but we're just going to do that for the videos, and then we're going to see if she's pregnant and make it visible so she can go and tell Hugo the good news. Okay, brilliant. So new baby on the way. So obviously we're now going to make it look like this is going to be a bit tricky for them, a bit worrying. But yeah, that's a good sign. That means that we are on the right track. Okay, so once again it's time for it to go into labour, and let's see if this one survives. So this time I'm just going to do it in front of the cot, and yeah, make it quite simple, and we'll just now roll. So let's get the dice roller up. Same rules, you want to avoid 5, 10, 15 and 20, so Maud survives because she got a 6, and baby survives, brilliant. So let's have a look. What's it going to be? It's a girl, so I'm looking at the popular names, and next in my list is Alice, so it's Alice Brooke, and she survives, so that time we get to have a happy story, but we still need at least another baby because they need an heir, so we're going to get right on trying for another baby even though they've just had one. Now I'll just show you as well how I update my spreadsheet. I'm not sure if you can still get this. I think you can still download it. Hopefully you can. If not, I can try and share the link for it. But what I do is I just plot on here. You can see that all the different names I've put in. So we've got like when Hugo and Maud are due to age up. I've got Matilda's birth in there and Alice's birth in there, and I've plotted when they will next need to roll. So yeah, that just helps me keep on track of everything and what year we're in. Okay, so I hope that's been helpful. If you are doing an Ultimate Decades challenge along with me, please do share. I'd love to see it. Just put a little comment and I'll come and check out your videos if you've got them. Otherwise, let me know what year you're in and if you've managed to get an heir yet, because I obviously haven't. And yeah, so next episode I think what we'll do is we'll look at securing the family, securing the heir, and then moving in towards the Great Famine. So I will see you next time.